Push the button by mistake. Picking up the chat. Okay. I am Toni. Don't know what that's confirming besides I am Toni. Okay. From IntuitActivity. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. We'll ring you back to this damn channel. Okay. Somebody, your views are going to, like, this was happening before and my views started to be different, right? So whoever this is tried to go back to a practitioner and say, do what you did last time to that person. Do it again. Somebody asked the devil to take you away from here. Okay. Don't know why these cards fell out like that, but I'm gonna make it as I'm gonna have it as though as it got shuffled out. I don't know why it fell out. Sometimes I feel like those are messages here. So welcome to my air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something about this double energy. Okay. Somebody can't take your cleansing. Okay. When you cleanse and you send something back. Okay. These people get hit, okay, and they like to put you on display though because they got hit. So they done went out and tried to get some more, spell work put on you, but it's not really absolutely working how they planned for it to. It's like at times they may feel like they are seeing that it is because they're watching you heavily. And you got people watching you. They could be spying through a crystal ball, or they could be spying through tarot in various ways, in art forms of using the prophetic gift. Okay, it doesn't even want to come up. You feel like something is a lie. Okay. These people made a prophetic word. There's always been fortune tellers here since the beginning of hell. We've seen that in Pharaoh's time. Those two magicians who said, "Oh no, we can make the sea turn red."
Oh, we doing stuff. That's what we doing.
We can make the sea turn red.
Eat my cookies.
Okay.
I lied to you.
So
I told you you was gonna regret it.
I got 9.
You can't believe me. You can't believe me. I told you. Don't mess with a nigga. Or this what you gonna get. Oh, I love life.
I feel sorry for these motherfuckers because I noticed that they keep trying to get attention by doing what it is that they continue to do. You don't do that. Not nothing like that. It's not like you should be distributing. Giving me the bag. I don't want them all, but you don't know how many I want. Can I get them? Hop in. This nigga.
I'm not getting on.
Got you. Knight of Pentacles energy.
I could have had that bag right there.
Yeah, I bet. Because I was about to say, I got you.
He's gonna have to get mad for her.
For what? Thank you.
Yep.
Wow. This new Special Forces device turns men into beasts. It burns calories on
Don't be
autopilot by...
selfish. Don't be. I don't know, we went through this with my brother. Whatever this person is doing, I've already done it. And somebody looked up some shit going back around. When the person is still doing whatever it is that they were going to do, it's because this is good, but something's normal to them. They do this on repetition. This is their life. So you can absolutely see where somebody wanted to destroy their victim with some type of spell work, but these bitches can watch and see it's working. It's working on you. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Like I'll be acting my enemies. Cause I don't feel shit, bitch. I feel normal like I felt before I got up here. And they'll try to, like, persuade your energy to say or do something or something. It's something. And somebody has been trying the same old shit, like they so clever, and they're not. Okay. Humans continue to learn to love on people. Let the animals show themselves. Let the animals absolutely show their motherfucking self. You understand me? I'm not playing. Motherfucker be crazy. And you be looking dead at them. And know that they are. I mean, tell them that you second your own emotion or whatever the fuck you just said about it. Take all their crap chest and beat all the people who is coming up against you. You absolutely are. You're a woman. So ultimately, man being part woman, they can be partially jealous of you. This shit be getting deep. There's men who kill themselves in their own energies because of how perseverant that's right. Okay. Somebody wrong person. You better catch along to it though, because they a little hot over here. They come because of all the stress. So those who be sitting back and they be stressing and they be, I don't know what to do, bitch. Me, I be cussing your ass out the whole time. Oh, bitch, you better stop. You know the consequences of.
Let me have one.
Come on, bro.
Which one?
Oh, bro.
Wow, I remember that too.
You
I could have
good,
ate those
bro.
stuff. I could have tricked you.
That's what I'm saying. Not gonna do it.
I was planning on just eating it.
Selfishness, someone.
No, I was just gonna trick you. Because you just didn't move me.
You always owe people like this. I'm serious. I'm seeing the sickness on multiple people. Nobody's catered here. We all gotta find our way, cover your legs and constantly.
Hey, Ross Mitchell's got to get it together here because he's
But
starting
can
to
you
give up
guarantee
that
that
power edge and
you keep doing the insane that you're gonna be safe? Mine.
Ninja, I like that choke, bro. I like that choke. Wow, that's tight. That's tight. That's tight.
It could be this man. Can be this good thing. And this is a child. He's going to be safe.
Wow.
So somebody signing up, or you signing up for like a service or something?
Here we go. Newcomer. Take it away, Monty. Well,
Oh, she run.
yes, this is Patricio's first fight.
I don't care about the veterans. I don't care about the war. That nigga don't care about your money or health insurance. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm about to make that shit racist as hell. But we are the people who are in control. We gonna lose a job. You can lose your life and spirit behind doing spell work. And people who do it.
Ah, please, just one cookie, please.
Oh,
Please.
you just had the same. And sat here and ate in front of my
Please. Everything looks so much delicious when you eat it. Because you be eating
good.
it slow.
That's greedy, yeah, I saw.
Please, just one. Just a
No.
half of one. Please, Mama, please.
So you can stop thinking about it. I ain't had that many
Please.
like you. Hope it's gone.
Let me have your paper bag.
Wow.
Oh,
That's that homeless shit.
look perfect for me. Look.
But like it's over. In they mind, they still here. But it's over for you.
Then why we not going then? Why you keep sitting here doing these videos and start getting us out of here?
But you act like
Because if we had sex, I'll get all 100 million of those.
God gotta be with. I will talk about your ass. Anybody. Listen, your fears come upon you. If you're checkmating and doing the things that you need to do when you set out a plan and you execute it, people will have to wait. That's when you're doing empress shit. You done made plans. Your person has made plans. Come on now, you ain't doing nothing but making me stretch out my bones. Okay, so I don't think you want to do that. Stop with that. Just go where you're going. Cold bro, that's wrong. I had to have a race and eating my cookie. So that I don't have to really be looked at like, oh, I didn't share. The shit is crazy. And then they're around here. These motherfuckers are crazy, this whole generation. But mine's is off the chain. But I got temperance here. This is like your fourth card out, whoever you are, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Whatever's you're in the midst of, just know those people ain't crazy. If they haven't gone to jail or people not calling the police on them, and they just kind of like letting off some steam and yelling and shit, and they ain't putting their hands on nobody or tearing up no shit, they all right. Motherfuckers just, some people are going through it. Because see, they thought that somebody or something was legit. Okay. They don't like the fact that the churches have been frowned upon, but having the best of them all. Having the best of them all. And like I told BB and CC Winans, or the Winans, the gospel family singers, I made this whole little thing. I don't know if it was a poem or what have you, but those are just like Donnie said, sometimes we fall down, but we get up. That doesn't mean that you still don't have that flare that brings in with the fire. The fire adheres to the fire. So I'm in front of somebody who's on fire. You know, that fire you get is the zeal you have. You know, that Queen of Wands keep coming up because, and I strayed away from what it was, is her resilience. That's why she has a zeal for life in the first place. To aspire, to be ambitious, to be stable. The mind is coming together at this age or the stage of this person's life that they're mastering that. You could be 33. Damn, you got it young. We're singing bravos and cheers around you because you're 33 and you have it so young. That's the power that we gave to the youth, or what was given to us when we was coming up. Damn sure I want to give that back to my own, but not in a selfish kind of way. There's others that you stumble upon, like my kids' children's, by the way. They friends, their childhood friends. These people that they went to school with or something like that. You have a right to be a part of these, what they call that carpooling mom or some bullshit. I don't know, soccer moms and shit they call them. You feel me? I don't know. But a lot of people, you have the right to use your instrument in a positive manner, in the right way. You can absolutely build up or you can tear down. You know, I had bitches looking at me like I was coming to steal their 40K1. You feel me? 401 and K. I used to be like, bro, I don't know what look you hoes to definitely rack me up in. Y'all got y'all feelings hurt because y'all man done left somebody of my sight, my size, my height, my stature, my weight. But I don't be knowing these people. And the people who do know you, some of them probably didn't like you either. Maybe it was because of how stand-upish or standoffish that you are, and no matter what situation you have been faced in, because like I said, I've already had the best of the best. What else is there? Can we evolve? can we evolve past that? That's the test. That was the test of this person who tried to come in and throw Americans off, my baby. So you are American, whoever you are. There's people around you under judgment because they've been trying to throw you off of some type of path. At every turn, they've been at a loss, they've been at rejection, and they've been at denial because regret is here. That means some type of judgment call was called. It was a judgment call, and now somebody is definitely in regret and at a loss. Okay, we got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Nine of Swords, Gemini, Judgment. Okay, this fire energy is, it could be just the act itself. That judgment, I don't usually use anything, it's just judgment. Either this is going in a good way or a bad way for this person, or some type of call was, a judgment call was called, but there was end results of somebody's situation. There has to be an end. Okay, to some people's bullshit with others. It's not like, no, I'm going to go ahead and hurry up and snuff this one under the cover, Jesus, and then, because we don't like no, I don't know, if some type of snitching, and it's like, bitch, fuck you. I don't know why I felt like that. I just feel like, fuck you. Somebody did literally walk away. This could be a group of people who has been judged because of what they've done, or this one person could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini energy. Have this judgment, but judgment is just really the act of. There are more signs that's been being, I don't know if they're being used by the devil or what have you, but we already have temperance out here. Remember, temperance is already here. It's like God is definitely directing something to go a certain kind of way because of who these people are and what they have done. They don't understand they're getting judged right away, but they won't listen to nobody. They just keep going through like little circumstances and mishaps and stuff just keep happening or popping up to get in the way. It's not, you know, uh, clearly moving, okay, in with intent of being resolved, okay. So it's like some people are seeing some type of hold up, okay, but somebody has done like a hold up. Wait a minute, let me see what's in it inside. Okay, so this is like some type of call. This person has called some type of, or made some type of decision. I also see a dog like in the clouds, an animal like a dog with wings. Okay, it's hard to see there, but that's what that is. It's like a dog with wings. I could put on my glasses, but I'm sure that that's what it is. I've looked at these cards more than once. This is the Light Seers deck. It's a household for a lot of the tarot card readers. It's a nice little pretty expensive deck too. Okay. Um, I was really going to get Danny with it when I realized, like, I can literally not take over this spot, but start using a partial part of it. I had a man yelling at me, okay, who had obviously been with me for quite some time, building business and businesses off my back. So I'm watching it being run because I'm right there side by side watching this happen, which is why I did tell a lot of people, if you're in Michigan, just go ahead and hit up Laura and you can have some things secured and insurance and so on and so forth. But how are you presenting yourself? Right? You got to know your laws or whatever. These people just defy them. They want to defy your laws. They want to take what you have. Because, see, you are, and then in the new laws that they trying to strip away, you have a lot of control of your stuff. These people want you to lose control so they can just bid on buying whatever, I don't know, your ideas, your creations, how you talk, how you brought culture, or how culture was received off you. Like they just been watching all of y'all footage. Okay, and see that you're somebody who, when you get with a person, you can tell right off rip if it's going to be prosperous or if it's just going to be something that you really don't want to deal with. A lot of y'all didn't end up with each other and just maybe sniffed each other's, whatever, y'all sniffing on each other, right? Some of y'all might like kissing collars and stuff, I'm serious. You have side whores who don't know that you're okay with them being there. Like you know absolutely everything about them. The thing that keeps the marriage together with whoever this is. So be careful who you equal give and take with, because what I just said is said. It's really bad. It's really bad that your wife, but that's how a lot of these relationships are. It's an investment of the both of them. Okay. She's like, well, my person has a lot of not aggression, but my person has a lot of sexual aggression. Okay. If you remember the movie with, I don't know her name, child. I'm gonna tell you, she's a Tyler Perry pick. She's a high pick for the whole, the profile picture. Okay, like she's a profile picture, but she was a hoe. Okay, um, addicted. Okay, they wanted me to bite my tongue on that. Addicted, and this particular lady has played in quite a few things. Okay, more of the why did I get married than anything. This person played the lead character of Addicted. She was the one who had the addiction to some type of sexual gratification on the regular. If she be done with her husband and she's still vibrating away, like it's still there, shit. Seriously. And what is that? Can you control that? So I'm seeing the flip side of whatever this is, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody gets or has control over something that they control. They absolutely surrender it on a platter, give it to God and say, God, go ahead. You see it's exposed, whatever it is, can it be killed? Chop that up. How can I get rid of it? So are you really talking to God? What you really doing? Are you really just being appeased by your pleasures? You know? Um, and that's your life, you're going to live that until you leave here. Some people are, okay? So there's people out here that want y'all to drink toilet water. They want y'all to die. They don't like y'all. I don't know what this place is, but it's a lot of angry people around it, okay? It's crazy because somebody literally got their feelings hurt because you told them pause off, or no, I don't want you like that. I really see you as a friend and I really value our friendship or whatever, etc. Maybe somebody did that with you at one point in time in your life. And somehow maybe you all still stepped over these boundaries. The plans of a person here was to always step over those boundaries. There's a high investment here. Somebody actually paid somebody to do something. Somebody wanted a person to fall off of this track or trail of whatever this is. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody wanted a person to like come up off of your heels, not be able to find you, lose your footprints in the snow, the mud, or whatever, the dirt, the sand. I'm serious. Where did it go? Type of energy. Where somebody went. I don't know. Me, I watch a lot of scary movies. This could have came from a scary movie. I wouldn't even know, but it's still something about Seven of Pentacles energy, some type of investment that this person will, they won't take back. They won't take it back, okay, at all. They don't regret just because they know. And they're seeing a lot of hostile energies around you or someone like you, okay, that has this energy. This energy of like, I understand the world is here and I'm still looking for my person in it. I want my blessings, my dreams, my satisfactions in life to come true. Can that be now, God? So it's like, it's a list of y'all. Now God is seeing or saying, or do anybody challenge God? No, you were told to stay humble too. Well, I remember doing this, but it wasn't in a bad way. It was probably in something where I'm like, God, can you show me increase? Increase beyond my wildest dreams, which is what I wish for those who dream. This is somebody's dream to be with you, or this is you dreaming about being with a person. Somebody wants to still be able to come in and make this some type of investment. But somebody made an investment. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And it's like they can't deny something. This passion, this desire in you. I already gave y'all enough of the desire with Raheem Devon. Okay, for real. I was just like, wow, what is this? I thought it was some type of, I don't know. If that's what being like, I don't know, about a star. I haven't felt that since the boys in high five days. There was an energy that I literally felt that maybe this is your energy, you know what I'm saying? But there was this energy, that's how it comes through. It's like I'm feeling the moment or expressing the moment of whoever had this energy or was in this energy and this situation happened. There was some type of high attraction with you and the individual, okay? Something suddenly came through for a person. But see, you either emperor or there's options here. Okay, or this could be your status. Maybe you are a CEO, a boss, a owner, you know. I'm seeing a lot of people who are attached to our laws. They are they are going crazy. Their life is lived by law. They legislate law. They make up law all day. Okay, so these people don't know what else to do besides create a law on you. Okay, for real. Um, and they're seeing that somebody has taken the time out to correct some things about themselves, and whatever these things are that they corrected about themselves is starting to attract another individual. So there's somebody else here watching another person be resilient, watching another person take a stand, bring in the wheel of fortune, call their own shots, even buy some land. There's a time when the reason why this person want to plummet the stock markets is so the rich will have their hands on, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the property. Somebody got paid to come gut the country. Yeah. Sad. But this is somebody who's, is that investment? Yeah. It's not a, there's not a Knight of Cups though out here. So this investment could be financial. Something about a cycle ending with the World card there. A new beginning. Other doors opening. Something about expansion. Something's destined to expand, okay? Something that you may be passionate about. Something that you feel the world needs, or you know, that will benefit a lot of people in a certain situation, because there's a lot of people in a certain situation, right? So this way the people capitalize on those who they can sucker into buying their houses back from whoever they borrowed this money from. The standard, the shit gonna be so high, you just gonna be like, fuck that, I want to sell. That's what they want you to do. They want you to give up your property.
This is what happens when you don't listen. I gave you a chance to give me a cookie, but you didn't. Oh, how surprising of you.
So I have 9 of Cups.
Surprising of you. I know you
I
will
have a
regret
9
that.
of cups here. I'm okay. Self-fulfillment or some type of fulfillment, right? And even if it's something that you provide.
Okay, one.
Like I said, wish fulfillment. Thank you.
Look. You thought I gave
I
two?
don't even care. You hear me? Some of these people are so fixated, on things that they say. And it's so like I'm tired of the attention right now and the distractions. They're a little bit much. Okay, when you're dealing with something like that in your rational, sane mind, and something is not registered right in another person, and you can see it, but they don't, type of stuff, and then they wonder why things don't go the way that they wanted to go for them. But it's because they're causing their own, path to destruct. But in this case, somebody's been manifesting you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, some emperor energy, or you are this emperor energy, who's absolutely been trying to manifest this year. Taurus or the Capricorn energy, I believe he's Capricorn energy there, the devil, okay? I have magician energy. These people could have been doing something. There's other reasons why I be attaching spell work to it. It's because it's been coming out all day.
The remote. Come on. You like the remote?
No. The Ace of Wands and the Magician with the Five of Wands. When I look at something like this, they absolutely want to change your dirt or, I don't know, these dirty ass fucking things. I don't even know what they are. I know they self-destruct though when they get turned down or some shit. They be weird.
I can get my charger. My phone wasn't fully on charger.
Four of Swords energy is some type of restoration after these people keep trying to put their negative energy up over you. Some type of negative energy. It's like that's what they thrive in. They eat, sleep, and they wake up, they back on the same shit. They don't never come off of it, okay? I got Leo. Those who stay in these energies and they don't move until you say something like, I don't know. I'm trying to give y'all an example of it used to be this little movie though. And it was with Fred Savage. The first time I ever saw him be abusive, it was a Lifetime movie, okay? And he was beating his girlfriend up. He clearly looked like she was one of his co-stars. People on the show. He was like boy meets girl. I know Fred Savage is pretty much, and he did this Lifetime movie of beating up his girlfriend. And he beat this girl up. She was like covering her skin up with makeup and stuff like that. So he was wearing a mask. And she was staying strong not to let nobody know. I want to say his name was Bobby. Okay?
Bobby Brown?
No bullshit. It was tricked out. To be honest with you, to show you like they'll drink. They'll live these lives, these little college lives, and that's like where they stop at for some of them. They never grow up after that. They still go around doing the same thing. They have their people out on the street too. They'll tell you like that's the corner niggas. We used to have corner niggas, who got up every day, talked, drink, and absolutely did nothing else. Some of them didn't have jobs, but some of them would have jobs at times or odd jobs. And they would come right back to the huddle and be like, I told you I was going to buy us all something to drink. And all of them would just sit there and drink. Don't give you no apology. or nothing, you know. This is too much, okay? So I have the Three of Cups. These people have come together.
What are you looking at? I'm knocking you out. You know that?
Right. These people will have each other's back. Do some shit like that. They will have each other's back if they on that same page. Like I used to see men be in a huddle with this beat on my girlfriend, beat on my wife type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Women are bad is what men say. They are unstable. They can't run a country and shit like that.
You are.
This is what this unstable ass motherfucker doing right here.
Who? I'm stable. You know, usually acting no example.
Bad shit, crazy ass supporters of this motherfucker. Okay, whoever y'all are going through something because it's some type of area y'all in, and these people have been wearing a mask. It's like they've been waiting for you to be lured in to the places of where they are so that they can fleece them. A lot of you are strong. Two child, a horrible attack on my throat shot. Horrible attack. What? I want to stop living. Your eyes are some of the most sensitive things that can catch disease. Okay. People's wet sneezes. Now it's the dry ones. It's just the truth. You feel me? Not the ones that you feel that it's something staying there in the air. They have said that in China they killed that whole crowd of people or whatever that was that they let go. It's like immediately these people's bodies just drop. But is that assimilation? You feel me? Where they want us to believe that the world ended.
Now you got one more in there for you.
I'm so tired of it.
Sorry, sweetie.
I'm tired. Opposing autistic people. And it's not autistic. Autistic is somebody who has a gift of some type of ability to create something positive, like, you know, through film or marketing, editing, writing, producing, whatever. I don't know. Whatever this is, right? Somebody is really smart when it comes to maybe measurements. You build things, okay? This person here could be some type of math, trigonometry, or something like that. But I had said at one point, and we all were saying, because that's what the era in time believed in, that didn't nobody know shit. They was like, this nigga passed and I didn't. And I'm sure I was closer into my grade of passing than this person was. They barely came to school. But what they had the charm to do was get the teacher to give them makeup work because of their circumstances, right? And that's what these kids are doing. They're going to be trying to make up things right and the building of things. And it's like, why do they do that? I really don't know. It's been happening for generations now, just not my time. It's some type of delay with these kids, you know what I'm saying? And you just gotta let it be and see what they're gonna do, right? Somebody doesn't like you because I did mention, I'm not sure, it may or may not be, but you have a right to pass on that energy of motivation to another person who has absolutely the same positive source of light that you have. And just because people don't want to believe that you have a source of life that's positive, you feel me? Because they feel like they know you, or you may have new parts of you, like we all haven't been parts of ourselves at some time. That's because you got to see that part of my life. You grew up with me. Okay, type of energy is out here that's eluding the devil on your okay. This person is trying to elude the devil, okay, but they can't. They have some type of stronghold, something that they can't control. And what if you come show God like, yeah, it's there, but I am in fight of, okay? So God likes that too. He's calling people to that higher level though. Beat that. That's nothing. That's that losing that chick, that ain't even your kid. Or losing that chick because they were hard on your kids more than they were on their own, or whatever little pettiness that we have with each other. Can that not be solved? If not, you just tired and you got a side piece of just going over there and do what you gotta do. I'm serious, you gotta cut the two. And a lot of people don't understand that paperwork being looked at. That paperwork is what's in your heart. Whatever you're doing out in the open, it's in your heart. Say for instance, I just met you. But I just met you. I go to your school. You might be, I don't know. We're about to see. We at a barbecue. People are having a family gathering. Some type of gathering is happening. You always get good people. People who are focused, center focused, chasing up going after their destinies. Okay. Then you got those that are, they're in from college or what have you, and they're taking a rest right now and they're on time down, right? And then you got the party boys. They love to be lively and meet everybody and be in the community with whoever. There's a bunch of these people surrounding somebody who manifests on a regular and a daily basis. They want you to tell the very fabric of what you do so they can steal their blessings from you. They want you to say it out your very mouth and you're not. This is why they don't like the fortune teller. Because you have every right to keep it quiet if you want to, if you like. You have the right to use your powers in a positive manner. But how does it end? That's just what this is. Is this really a bad card? Nope. Because this person could have definitely gone from this low vibration to what was behind it. Or maybe it comes from being TAPPED-ZIN, okay? Shit, for real. Because they had to. They went through something. This is not a good time when people lie. Promiscuity shows a lie, okay? There's a lot of temptation when you're young. And these things they're hard to get rid of. They fester, they nest up inside the right vessels. They know who to take, those who are in good covenants and doing stuff. God gets these people together, lets them see a destiny, and maybe it is your destiny. Hell, they probably just told you that it wasn't that, I'm God, I know all. I could put on your face, but I could take them away. And just in the blink of an eye, something that you missed, some type of field trip that you just didn't get in on, and something happened to all these people because you overslept or you got there too late. They waited on you, but the door is closed. You feel me? And then it's when it's something that you're starring in that you're supposed to be there in. The beauty of you being there at this performance or whatever this is, you're supposed to give this speech. Maybe you're, a lecturer, maybe you give speeches, I don't know, some type of performance, some type of speaker. Somebody who has pulled in television or something like that. Some type of influencer started all this shit. That's what I feel. This bitch had been out here pulling on all the men. You know what I'm saying? Saying shit. about the masculine or the masculinity of the man, or using some type of provocative attraction or something weird. I saw the chariot that made these people want to move on. That's what I see.
One more round. And you, I'm team. Let's go, Bo! For everything, let's go!
Men are fools. They make deals with devils and they bond with ghouls. I'm serious. These people are doing more spell work than anybody else, but the real shit that they're doing is still not working because God is like, first off, this energy don't even match this box that you're trying to fit them in. This box is too small. This person is greater than their cross off or their check mark or whatever this is that these people think that they have the right to do over you. No more circling in. You feel me? They don't want you to sucker in or have a say-so in their elections of what to do here. These people think that they can just snatch something. Y'all are not going to do anything. Y'all just going to sit there and take it. Okay. This is what they want you to do, but there's a guardian. There's some type of guard or guardian or something that's up there. I got high priest or high priestess energy. Somebody didn't know that you were intuitive or something of that nature. But somebody clearly, somebody clearly called you to be very low vibrational, very negative, get into it with a lot of people or what have you. That may have been you very well some time ago. Like that could have been you. But you should not still be in those same energies, in those same emotions, in those same characteristics, right? Those should change as you evolve. Maybe this was happening when you was younger, you know. Maybe, some people they always take the initiative to say, like, I'm telling y'all about my kid, could be definitely hypocritical, right? But because other people could get around this person to be like, oh, I think they're very smart. And I'm like, oh, you playing the two sides, okay? So you got a devilish side about you because you're displaying this personality right in my face. But when you go in other people's face, you know, and there is people out here that will do those type of things. Um, Somebody is so upset and blue in the Ten of Wands energy. They need to just move on. They can if they want to. They desire to just get off of it. Stop thinking about it. Stop giving motion to other people's thoughts that they want to have up over you. I can remember saying some shit like that years ago, and then I saw it put up another kind of wave by some doctor, some bitch going to school. You know what I'm saying? Not that bitch, I don't want to help you out, but be able to facilitate your own words or your own lines or whatever, but I don't be wanting to be funny, but I do because there's a lot of people out here who take from those who are less educated than they are because they have a certain type of way that they can get things across that has some type of sauce or nitty gritty or something. It's some type of basis, some type of base. Okay.
Hey guys, what's up? Izzy here. Like, subscribe,
Foundation.
comment if you enjoyed this video.
I said something like this earlier too. Y'all both came out here, King and Queen of Swords. Okay. Something is balancing out, but the problem here is they don't want you to be able to access whoever this is, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They want you to walk away in heartbreak because maybe they had to. Maybe somebody became distant from them, don't want to be around them, don't want to talk to them. The cards don't have to show nothing. I'm not done specifying what is coming
So we're doing this.
You are coming out here as Emperor because this came out after you here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King of Swords energy is coming out as the Emperor, and I got 10 of Cups. This is something that you want to do, okay? And people think that you're doing it for, I don't know. I don't know why they feel that you are doing it. Some people might think it's a cruel joke. Like, you could definitely be the guy that took Carrie out, okay? But the guy that took Carrie out really liked her in the end.
What's
He
going on,
he had
guys?
a lot
Today we are
fun with
fighting
her
one of the
before
most
these people decided to.
in UFC 5. A few days ago, I made a post asking to fight a trash talker, and it did not
That's
take long.
sad.
Eat it.
No, bro.
Eat the cookie. The video.
Well, you don't
want it then. Here is the trash talker.
This is sad.
You don't want it. 9737. As you can see,
Eat the cookie
on camera.
So sad. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I don't really care no more. Whoever this is, like I said, something about
you ain't listen.
this telepath energy.
I offered you the cookie. You ain't want it.
And whatever it is about this telepath, it's sad.
That's so sad.
Sad.
Sad. That just have to do it.
Because you are going to move on, feel me, and
I don't care if your grandma, grandpa,
or
mommy,
you
daddy,
have
pause
already,
on the daddy part.
or you are in the process going after the person that you desire. Okay, some people got something to say. Okay, some of y'all may have somebody in mind that y'all want to deal with or something like that that you want to settle down with, that you want to just be comfortable with, because it might be another a lot of inside days. There was a lot of people who were single, right? And they was just on lockdown because they were single, and those who were trying to go out there and get with each other during COVID caught it, right? They spread it to each other because they didn't understand that this is something that's everybody got it. Okay? Everybody got it some kind of way, some kind of how it happened. Something about Hierophant energy. Somebody, these people caught something that you did not. That's what I'm saying. You didn't do nothing but catch those blessings that God was trying to bring to you. They didn't understand that your wheel of fortune is for you because God said so. Temperance was out. You also have that wheel of fortune. Okay, but just remember, temperance was like the third or fourth card out, or something like that. Temperance was out.
Oh my gosh, it's not good. It's not looking good.
We also had Ace of Swords as the first card out.
You can't get that low stamina against me, bro.
King of Cups came out here with the Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Somebody began to really, they didn't have to look you up. It was like God showed them in a vision who you were. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
When they seen all of this in your future, in your life, in your end, and somebody want to go after a bald head Mexican dude or something, like somebody is just going to throw themselves on this dude, and it's going to be some type of big announcement about this dude going into some type of wedding or something. These bitches have been using my energy for years. I don't know what it is. When you're about to get a baby, or you got men looking at you, or you got men that admire you, or what have you, you always have some raggedy ass bitch along the way that think that tearing you down means to build them up. And when these raggedy motherfuckers do that, the type of shit that happens to them is all because of them, you know. But they will ask God, why did that happen? Well, first off, you ordered it. You went after a person mentally, spiritually. Some people are attacking people physically, okay? And they're coming up short. They're in confusion because something is definitely fighting back in a spiritual kind of way. But it's like, say I'm sitting here and something odd just happens to where a motherfucker just get beat up. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker just come in and just start beating on you. You know? And you like, what the fuck?
But to your behind.
You didn't say nothing to a motherfucker. You didn't do nothing. They have their own fucking thoughts. They're weird as hell. And when they think of you, they're not thinking about you. You're not thinking about you.
This is my first match on too.
If I got some money right now, anybody come in here and have some money and this person asks them for some money, they just gonna do whatever to get it. Okay. But it's like a probing or some type of, that's what they were doing. They were making these kids to be just able to work. And then they catch them out there on the street and scoop them up with a bunch of niggas in the van and so
What's up, fight fans? In
and they
today's
collect
video,
them off
guys,
the streets,
nobody
out of
expected
schools,
Patty Pimblett to
out
show
of
up like that.
recreational
He
centers.
silenced a lot of critics
Public
with his
places
dominant
is a
performance against
good
Michael
way,
Chandler.
especially if they know about the cameras or And I don't understand the
Nobody in this lightweight division can. None of yous. I'm gonna kill
security
every one of
guards
yous.
on site. You never told nobody to discuss security in the first place, right?
Diego, we're coming.
I have discussed that, but it would be more like, these bitches everywhere. You might not want to do nothing around this motherfucker. Period. There's going to be
But the
cameras
real
on you the whole
historic moment
motherfucking
that
time
came
because
from
I'm seeing
Alexander
every corner
Volkanovski.
and
At
cranny.
UFC
You know,
314,
and
Volkanovski
it
became
was
the oldest
people
champion
on
across
certain
all
sites
lightweight
that'd be like,
categories. Not
I
only
know
that,
more
he
than
became
you
just the
about
second
these
fighter in
places.
UFC featherweight history
And
to
there's a
ever
lot of
lose the
places they
belt
don't
and
see,
win
and
it
I'm
back.
just like, bitch, I know what they're supposed to. They just say that to me.
So let's look at some points that many
All you gotta
people
do is
didn't
put
see.
it down.
UFC 314's co-main was pure fireworks. They lined up two of the biggest talkers in the game, Michael Chandler versus
So what
Paddy
I'm
UFC's
noticing
golden boy
is
Pimblett. Chandler came in
these
trying
same
to
people
prove
who
he's
tried
still
to
one of
come
the
up
top
against
dogs and
you
deserves big money fights. Meanwhile,
came up
Paddy
against
was
your
looking
person,
to finally break
Pisces,
into that
Cancer,
top
Scorpio,
tier. He's been a UFC favorite for a while, but
Gemini,
let's be
Libra,
real, he hasn't
Aquarius,
faced any big-name killers yet. The
Aries,
only big
Leo,
name was Toni
Sagittarius,
Ferguson, and Tony's been
because I
running
am
on empty.
seeing this
But last night, Paddy answered all that talk
Pisces,
and then
Cancer,
some.
Scorpio,
Paddy
Libra,
delivered the best performance of his career.
Gemini,
Clean,
Libra, Aquarius,
confident,
Venus,
and
Libra,
dominant.
Father,
No
Soul.
more protected hype talk. This win proves he belongs with the
It's
top
cups and
lightweights in the
swords.
UFC. So just one more win, and
That
Pimblett's
stood out.
biggest dream,
I
a
pull
title
out the
shot,
wands
could
too.
become a
When the
reality.
wands come
As
out,
for
they come
Chandler,
out bad.
man, it's hard to
I
watch.
pull out
The
the
guy's a
wands
warrior,
too.
but it's clear his best days are behind him. He gave it everything, but his body and timing
Ten
just
of
aren't what they
Wands.
used to be. Sad to say it, but it
Okay.
might be time for him to think
Could
about
be an
what's
Aries
next.
or a
But the big question
Sagittarius.
now, who's next for Pimblett?
But this was purely some people trying to, intimidate somebody, and that shit won't work. Intimidation don't stick if the person is not scared. Right? My thing is, what is your purpose in bothering us anyway?
You lied, Jason, how could you? You lied, Jason, how could you? You were supposed to
Paddy's
know,
performance
but
at
you
UFC
didn't.
314
You
might have
lied,
opened a new door,
Jason,
and the
how
champ is
could
paying
you?
attention.
You
Islam
lied,
Makhachev
you
recently
lied.
said that once Paddy Pimblett
You
breaks into the
lied,
rankings, a
Jason,
fight
how
between
could
them
you?
could definitely
I'm
happen.
not
Because the
going
lightweight
to
division is
And as much as
full
I
of fresh,
stay on
exciting
I'm not
live,
going to
you can hear
school tomorrow.
motherfuckers
You
I'm
lied.
telling you, go through stuff. You feel me? Like, for real. That's almost like a mental breakdown for these people. And another PM don't show
And
up.
it's not just Makhachev saying it. Bilal Muhammad
I
added
just
fuel
kept
to the
hanging
fire,
in there with
posting
him
on
like I
social
hope he
media.
happens to
Islam
for
got a
your
new
sake.
contender. But does Paddy
Hey, those
stand
shorts
a
was
chance
long.
against
Not the
Makhachev?
one
Drop your
who
He
thoughts
stole
in
my
the
shirt.
comments. Paddy's made it clear
did not
he'd
show
love to
up. I
fight
am
Charles
seeing
Oliveira, but that's not happening
that's
anytime
pretty
soon.
much how that went.
Oliveira is the top contender and
I'm
focused
trying
on
to
getting
work
another
this
shot at the
back
title.
to
He's
myself.
not looking backwards.
And that's the
Then
person
there's
that I'm a
Topuria,
live
no
individual in
official
this
opponent yet.
situation with you.
And here's the twist.
I'm not
Topuria
stopping
was
this person
actually
from doing
rooting for
anything.
Pimblett in this fight, so
It's
he
not
could
like
finally
you
get close enough in the
are,
rankings to settle their
you know,
unfinished business in the octagon. And honestly, that would be a thing.
somebody got
It's
a
real
gun to
history
this
there,
person's
real
head making
tension.
them do
That
it.
would sell itself.
I'm ranked ninth
Nobody
and he is a
knows.
lightweight, so you know I'd love to welcome him to
Got a Taurus,
155.
Virgo,
But his
Capricorn,
family is sitting out and waiting for the
Aries,
title
Leo,
shot.
Sagittarius,
But
Four of Wands,
you
energy.
know that would have just done to Chandler's after
Somebody's
to be
upset that another person
even
can
more
balance
bitches than
something
Chandler
right
is.
now.
Like
And they
I'll do the
can.
exact same things that the
So
other
it's
one
like
was Chandler.
the
But
energy
as I say,
is,
anyone can get it. All the names are mentioned, and even McGregor putting money on Chandler to win that. Like, the Irish Scouse connection, not even at the back.
you may not
And he
be
never.
able to
So if he wants it,
continue on
he'll get
some
muffed
type
as
of
well.
Conor McGregor for the with a $500,000
path for the
contract
person.
with Chandler. Cheeky bastard, cheeky little bastard.
And then it's just federation,
Exactly.
whatever
No,
the
me and
guy
Irish
just pulled
scouts went
out,
to back
right?
each other. I didn't
That was
expect
one
that
of the
from
main
Conor, lad.
things
If
that
you
was
want to come
there.
back, Con, I'm here, son. I'm waiting. I'll mufti you just like I just mufti Chandler.
Have I got a performance bonus?
The best I get him forward.
I love my hair, but it took me a while to love it. Definitely learning to accept my hair for what it is and not trying to have it be something that it's incapable of being. My hair makes me feel like me.
Is she sacred? I think she's sacred.
That Ten of Cups is about like some type of day to day. balancing. Looks like somebody sends you. I didn't pull in these cards. I just pulled the tarot, but sometimes I do two on, y'all haven't really been getting. I'll do two pulls of tarot because it seems like your energy wants to be, like I'm pulling tooth and nail sometimes. Okay? Solving inner conflicts with others and healing past trauma. This could be somebody you felt like you was pulling tooth and nail with, like to get them to agree or disagree with you. When you're talking about love, you want love to go easy. You want your person to be confident in what you think. You want to be able to migrate with your person and move around with your person as freely as possible. Okay? Nobody wants to be a burden of another individual, okay? Or feel like they are one. We must respect each other regardless to what
So now we wait. Patty's stock just skyrocketed, and there are some serious names circling. Whoever it is, the next one will be big. Then came that wild moment, Silva growling at Bryce Mitchell after the submission. Mitchell later spoke out, thanking fans for their support and saying he's received thousands of uplifting messages since the loss.
Hey, I finally made it back to my room.
Something
I wanna
about you
thank
being able
everybody
to
for their support.
resolve
Let y'all know
something.
I'm doing just fine. Thank God he protected me.
It's because you have been open to change. You're open to change. You're open to seeing things change.
And I
or
fought as hard as I possibly could. I couldn't
being a
fight
part
any
of the
harder.
change
I could've
that
fought
needs
stronger.
to happen. Okay, like you know you can't pull it away from. That's why it's coming out.
Now be quiet. I'm in there, man. I can knock you out, dude.
You know,
I understand, dear. Thank you, dear.
I got
No, you're not.
overcoming obstacles. Okay. If you have fallen off, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and some things have stopped for you, there is a pit stop where the energy, there's like some type of, okay. Some of y'all are going to be spending time alone reflecting over your life.
Yo, I got all this stuff up here. You
Um,
stop doing this.
and reflecting.
So
Okay.
I'm not able to move it right. Cause you keep
Back
putting
on
stuff.
past life
Where was
connection,
it?
someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Okay. Meaning your ancestors or something are walking with you. They are. Okay. There's also some type of boundaries that has been set with the past life. Yeah, this ain't no pull up on me, show up in my bathtub, or you got the faces or nothing like that come through the wall. You know what I'm saying? I know if it was probably a real live energy that I was familiar with, and I've seen things I probably would often see those that try to be my brother. We used to keep each other in some type of comfort, right? But the devil plays on like your yearning for something. You know, there's something that I've been reading as a child of a Jehovah's Witness forever, that you get to see your ancestors come back or something like that. Those who Jehovah have remembered or something shit. It was some shit. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so welcome to the channel. I did not see that down here. You've been up here, okay? So I say hello right back to you. It's too far down. I did not see it, okay? So something is coming in divine time, and recognition is behind it because you put up some type of boundaries. Maybe something that you were doing. Some people are coming away from tarot cards, and some people are literally like passing this shit along to other people. But somebody's mad because somebody been watching you or watching your person or something like that, and somebody has mastered something. Something has been mastered, like this person has mastered things. Gifts, abilities, talent, creativeness. Like some people are inspiring actors and actresses. but this place is trying to like propel black through white or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And Nico couldn't even sing her own motherfucking song, my baby. And everybody who wanted to hear this particular song um, had to see it be sung over by somebody who did a remake versus the original person. Therefore, it being led for it to look like it's that person's song because that's where they were first introduced, or they heard it. Um, but in reality, it is somebody else's song. So it ain't no telling how many times they're doing this. These people didn't want to go to jail, like Jay-Z and Beyonce and Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, not Whoopi, Oprah Winfrey, and all these people didn't want to go to jail, my baby. They thought that they was in some type of government or whatever. They thought that they were in, and they would be able to get away with this shit. Something's coming in divine timing, but you do got some overwhelming energy coming in from the past life, some type of past life connection. This could be with a family member, but this could also be somebody who was with you, okay, that may have passed on. This could be an animal, even. Okay, there be spirits of the animals that be helping us go through too. So, I mean, my animals that I had, I was good to them until they scratched the shit out of my kid. I like that little white cat. Her name was Sugar, okay? For real. And I threw this bitch off the top porch and I never let her back in because she jumped up on my kid's face and scratched the shit out of him. I don't know what her problem was or what she saw in my son, but she scratched the shit out of my son. He was just there sitting there playing with his toy. But you know how the baby hands, they're a little baby, they're a little kid, they just playing with making shit crash or something like that. They doing some shit like that, or they just moving constantly, their little hands. But cats they'll tense up. I don't know what that shit is. They ready to attack or some shit like that. And this thing attacked my son and jumped on his face. And I threw her ass off the top porch. She landed on her feet, and I ain't see that bitch pregnant. I seen her pregnant 6 months or something down the line later in the neighborhood, and I ain't see her no more. I honestly think she had her baby up under our stairs because we had a cat that gave birth, and I'm thinking like she knew where she lived at, but she knew she fucked up, you know, because she didn't get put back in, but she was in heat. She used to like run across the floor and like drag herself. These animals, they'll drag themselves across the floor. Like they go through some type of heated moments too. Um, yeah. And people look up stuff like bestiality and, you know, I don't think, I don't think melanated people actually, go there. Their brain don't go. I would hope not. It could be cases of who knows, but I know that it's not more with the white people. And to think that this is some of the stuff that, and I'm about to get off of y'all video because it wasn't supposed to go that long. But to think that this man had such a mindset as to make these kids or children that he had all kidnapped through some type of service or a group, Illuminati, whoever these people think they fucking are with their crazy, weird fucking asses. Fuck they laws at this point. I'm trying to tell you, people will flip the fuck out here. They not gonna be caring that they killed your crazy ass because you came at them like you was attacking them or something. The cops want that shit to go like that. They won't see now they're lifting things so that if y'all just happen to stumble on a white area or something like that where there's a bunch of racists, because there is a bunch of racist bitches that want to do stuff to people. And it's people who are more than likely of color, minorities. So they tripping. Maybe because this is being seen. This is being seen. This is being said. This is what's being understood. Okay. There's a time where people need to or ought to learn about greediness, about being greedy. Let me see this real quick, because this is what's funny right here. Okay. I got midnight, the most magical hour of all. And you know, it's sad if somebody give you something and then before you could even touch it, they go and take it for themselves. Um, I think that's this whole world. That's all that I've seen in relationships, honestly, was for them to come in to take for themselves and store up what they wanted to store up with or without me. Okay. Let's see what's coming out here, but we're about to get off of y'all. I will be doing, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which I might keep more short, but we'll see. However the story turns out is how it's gonna be, right? How it is how it is, and this is not how it's gonna be. Okay, so something about somebody doing some graveyard shit. Somebody keep resting in peace, bitches. Okay, so somebody is definitely the ancestors are resting in peace. Your enemies. Okay. Your enemies are getting RIP'd. Okay, this could be your enemy's children, your enemy's jobs, their high stature, their ideas. They thought that this would keep working, but they saw people wanting more, people wanting to be in position. Okay, there's some type of risk, and there's a reward behind this risk that's taken. I think I did get this yesterday, but it's come out differently. Okay, so there's a risk, but somebody knows that there's a reward with this risk, and this reward is greater than what a person has against another individual here. So wise seed, wise action. Somebody is clearly seeing a person, what they're doing behind the scenes, and they know that a person cannot and will not be held accountable or charged for something because this person is not doing anything to them. Okay. Somebody is so crazy that they'll believe some shit about you just, I don't know, crying wolf or something like that. And no, there's no crying wolf here. I don't do that. I got strength here. People see you being respected, or people see you standing in your power. Some bitch thought she can still do spell work and she's at a distance now. She thought she can keep throwing this shit at you now to disrupt your joy or your life or your vitality or whatever this is. Not understanding that you've taken the voltage that come from the storms that you've had to walk in and get through, okay? Even if that meant being superhuman or having super strength, some type of hero maybe. But is that what you're, using your abilities and talents for, okay? To be this true hero. But it starts with whoever this is. I'm just looking at how somebody wanted to pull something from a grave, but it's more so like it's your ancestors controlling what's been called from beyond the graves to attack you. This person wanted to see you in weakness and sadness and not happiness. They wanted to see you not able to fight back, but very low in your strength. Okay, Somebody wanted you to relinquish your strength. This is what's being illuminated. That's illumination. Okay. Skull of light. Okay. Something has been illuminated, and what has been illuminated, you have been here to feed off of. So that's what these people do. They just feed off of your knowledge. They watch you through the cameras. They're recording you, everything that you do or whatever. Somebody is like, oh my God, that person's not a Christian. And still like a bunch of dirty ass weirdos trying to judge you or tell you a lie because they're demons, my baby. They will look at you, lie, and smile and get away with that shit. I don't got time. Nobody has time for Jim Crow, though. That shit gotta go. That shit gotta go. Y'all gotta get rid of y'all little fucking people. Nobody gonna wanna fuck with y'all. Nobody gonna wanna fuck with them. They think they gonna take over a world because they got the majority of the money. Um, it's like they're bracing for some type of swap meet or something. You know what I'm saying? Where they're going to be able to swap American something. I don't know if they're trying to sell something or what have you, but they closing up shop or whatever and shutting down this place like that. It's crazy. The light after the darkness. Well, the people who are in it are going to see the light. And there could be darkness that may come because these motherfuckers talking about cutting down the grid. If you feel me, like they just gonna shut the whole grid off. They just gonna shut down the whole grid. Bitch, what? You know what I'm saying? What kind of sense do that make, right? Um,
I love the Bose Ultra headphones.
there's a group of people who knows that they have a little bit of time and they think that absolutely sitting is hanging around your door listening to you or whatever the fuck these people have been doing. You could be in an apartment building or in some type of complex or situation where others are close by. Okay, they can hear your conversations, what you say. Maybe it's in a place like a college or dorm or something. Okay, these doors or walls are absolutely thin. Something is being heard. Somebody's absolutely worried about the person that you are speaking with. Seriously, this is going really, really south. This is weird. There's something coming in divine timing for you, and they know that whoever this person coming in, this person is electrifying. They are definitely a wolf, a werewolf, somebody who has control of that area. Okay, and this person has been hinting about coming around you fast too. Okay, or this could be you. Gemini Libra Aquarius, you could be thinking about going around this person very soon. You want to see them like ASAP or something. It's something that this person does, or some type of I don't know, something this person does that has you taking interest in them, or I don't know, somebody wants to work with another individual too. I'm seeing something about divine timing when it comes to like some type of work, the ideas that come up out of you for something. This could be like somebody wants to work with you. Say for I'm gonna use me, the comedians that I would want. Dave Chappelle would be first. Okay, always. Okay, but I'm sure I could get him to work in a room with Steve. Okay, Steve will absolutely kill me. Some of the stuff he's probably heard that I said about him, child. Yeah, I'm sure they hear because they hear everything. You understand what I'm saying? Um, they be knowing what people say and feel about whatever, but it's like why people aren't entitled to their feelings and their emotions. Okay, I like Erica Badu though. I don't know shit about Erica. Okay, but welcome to the channel. If I haven't seen your comment, I wish you the best. Okay, I send you love and light, and I hope you stay on track with your intuition. Okay, there are people who want you to be thrown out of whack and off of your intuition because they feel like things are fabricated there, but you always seem to beat them at their own game because your third eye is never off. So somebody is upset because you are using your abilities and your talents to, move or maneuver through some things here. You use your gifts and abilities when it comes to manifesting the things that you want or the desires or something, and somebody's trying to say that you're cheating because they don't have this, or it's something that they're out of circulation, you're out of circulation of it. That's what they don't have it because they messed it up, or they don't want to do the work to have this. They think they're supposed to rob you of it. Not playing. But the true emperors and empresses can see the emperor and the empresses behind all of them, making y'all so small and so skinny and so undesirable, and calling people skeleton bones and stuff of that nature. They will do that to you, okay? Or spell work will too, if it goes back. It goes back really bad. It doesn't lift, okay? You may get sicker from it. Whoever this is, they have lost the game because they have lied on another individual, and then they tried to come in and do something to kill you off, but poisoning you just is not where it was at. This ain't no potion. You could have spit in this, you could have pissed in this, you could have done whatever the fuck you wanted to, okay, to pass along something to a bitch like you. This is what they're doing, okay? They're pissing and leaving their blood all. I mean, because what do you think that is? That's the inside of your fucking body, ma'am. That's peeling all type of meat and shit. And this is what you're putting in there, spaghetti? No. All in the sauce, the kids eating it and shit. But what if that was a lie? What if that was a lie? But what's really true is you could pass them along disease and sickness because it is the lining of your fucking stomach, okay? That rips to shreds because of a natural human thing that's supposed to happen inside of a woman so that we can birth life and bring life onto this earth here. Okay? Some of you who are still having cycles may get pregnant, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Even if your tubes are tied, somebody's about to definitely impregnate you. I got air sign here, energy at the bottom of the deck. In my hand, the cards that come out, full energy, okay. So somebody really is ready to take a leap of faith. This emperor is passionate. Okay. They want to come in real fast. They know that you're worth it. You're a hard worker. They looked up some stuff about you or found out some stuff about you. And they love your energy. They love that you are a hard worker, that you are a bright individual. Something about your creativity with this page of swords energy. Something about you doing your homework or looking up some things or something like that. Okay. Somebody has looked you up recently. Okay.
I love that I can wear it all day.
Somebody has already emptied the skeletons out of their closet. I'm supposed to have been off of this a long time ago. But I get stuck on some of y'all readings like that. Somebody emptied the skeletons a long time ago. This is why they can stand in the strength, okay? Because the skeleton has already been exposed. This person has no problem with showing you the man or the woman underneath. This is a divine masculine or divine feminine. This person has no problem with sharing how they feel emotionally. They're perfectly balanced. This person also is very stable. They have their things together and they're hoping that you do too. And that's what's been exposed though. You do too. Okay. You're just handling things the best way you know how to handle it. There's somebody here who's really jealous of you that watches you and try to say stupid shit on your platform too. But be watching. Okay. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you do. You might do this. You could. Okay. But somebody who's been watching you do this has been trying to like disrupt whatever it is that you do because they're jealous of what you do. They're jealous of that. Okay. That you.
Just had the performance of a lifetime, and I'll be honest, I'm not surprised. I called it no ground sword. Don't text.
Whew. Okay, so that's me scratching my back on the door for real.
Just let me live my
It's a trip too, because I don't get what you back that often. Okay, sometimes I do, depending on how hot it is too. I think.
Don't text.
somebody was trying to see if an individual was going to get sick, mentally unstable, emotionally sick, emotionally unstable. But you can't bring whoever this is down. That's all I'm saying. I told y'all I would pull out a second half after I've shuffled. I'm talking to you. This is what I do when I'm off camera. And I'll be shuffling the cards. And I might see something before I come on that kind of, stick it with me. Something like this gotta be for them. You know what I'm saying? If it's coming out like this. So let's talk about it. Let's go into it and get into it, okay? So that's all I'm saying is just everybody knows the way to work online. Like you can have a certain fashion set of words for this, or you can make up your own, or whatever. Okay, this place is recreated. We make it a better place. Okay, and I've been asking people, can you feel it? You could be a nation who definitely rises against their government and put them in their damn place because we the people. Okay, when government tries to overthrow or be weird like that, there's something here that if can be proven that this person don't have a probable cause for whatever they are shredding or lying about, because they lied about this DEI shit. Okay, and it's a lie for them to steal from the government. So this person is a thief. I wasn't taking any side to it, but he is a thief. He is a liar, and that's what it looks like he's doing. Um, this 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 exposure. Allows people to judge. Yeah. Because they do see that this person it's been illuminated twice here. Got illumination on the sun is the illumination card, okay? So somebody is possibly going to lose their marriage or lose their, somebody about to lose their space, their seat, their job, something. They just came in there to rob. They don't care about nothing else. And then they trying to take off with it and or give it to some people that absolutely just wanted to get in and beat whoever these people are at their own game, thinking that because every election, I feel like people get tense because today you can have things that was just taken for granted, right? And as soon as you don't need this anymore, when you need this, you're gonna feel that, okay? These people may let you die because you don't have insurance. They may let you, you know, just go. They might not try to you know, restore your life. And it could be a law.
That man's name is Alexander Volkanovski, and new
I love
a
y'all.
two-time
Make sure
featherweight
y'all
champion.
like,
We'll
share,
get to Paddy in
subscribe.
just a minute, but I am telling you, he absolutely smoked Michael.
Has gotten real. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're about to do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I will be picking up my cards first and taking a quick intermission. This is probably my last read for the day, the way that I did it. We may do it over again the same way tomorrow, but we shall see. Okay. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time on none of the readings, but sometimes I do. And I'll be listening to Spirit, and it'll be like, just pick up more stuff and explain it for 2 more hours, 2 cards, drift off or whatever. Like I'm hearing somebody trying to do some type of controlling spell work over another person who is surely grounded here. You came out, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, your own video. Okay. Again. being what an individual is supposed to be, productive in their skin. I'll see y'all on the next one. Until I do, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button again and again and again and again with the subscribe. If they keep on subscribing you, and the share button, that share button you can hit on these videos all the time that you want to. Just keep sharing that shit, okay? So I share this love and this life right back to you. I hope that things go the way that you have desired for them to go. If you would like to donate to the channel, remember I could be on these videos, or I do not have to be, okay? But you can also definitely still make those donations while I'm off of here. It's called making money under the stars, okay? So make my stars move. That's all. I'm just playing with you. But you can also utilize the Cash App, which y'all know is the channel's Cash App. It has been for the longest. I have been using this Cash App for years now. It changed, okay, at one point in time, but it became the catalog for the channel, okay? And people are like, I don't believe I can sit next to them and they're going to call off my name. I bet you they lie. And it's not a lie. So these people are shocked, like, how long this person been up here? And people go into looking like, right, so they are not lying. So that's what I'm hearing. It's like your name being cleared for something. Okay, I'm not sure if this is a court situation or a family situation or girlfriend, boyfriend, spits back or a disagreement with somebody. Okay, obviously it could be with a child or whoever is. I don't want to say the words. I'm here, but something is being decided, and somebody has decided something too as well here. So when it comes to you, Gemini Libra Aquarius, somebody is seeing you as very studious, somebody who takes care of their life, somebody who takes care of their things, their property, their self-awareness, their habits are positive and or healthy choices. Okay, so somebody, honey, desires to have that. And as I feel around in the energy, I see why. This is why it's not always good to do those readings. These women be having spells of their vagina over their people. And it's sad, but it's the truth. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, what do I be seeing behind it? I don't even be, what the. You think I wanted to do the video about a bitch taking somebody else's person because they thought that they deserved to get this? Bitch, I'm telling all y'all little dumbass secrets. That shit is the exposure in the right way. Stop getting with these motherfuckers who ain't really serving God for real. And you know they not. They concerned about how they look and you know what I'm saying? They sometime with praise or what have you. I don't know. I listen to church music all the
How's
time
this getting us
in
out
my
here?
car. Okay. And it's like,
How is this getting us out here?
how in the fuck do anybody care? You know what I'm saying? How many times another person is listening to gospel music inside their car? It's when they take it in their house. It's playing at their job. You understand what I'm saying? It's surrounding them all day. Now, if you're a person who works out of your car, you can be surrounded by that all day. And I was one of those people who eventually started to relax off of spirit a little bit, okay? Because there comes a balance with everything. Remember, I said that. And until I see you again, keep yourselves and your families absolutely safe. Thank y'all for those donations. Continue to push those donations through. Though donations definitely enter you into the bayleaf rituals with clears of money and love and so on and so forth. I think I'm gonna come off too because I want to look for those again. I put them somewhere, but I can't. I think I know now, but I think I did look here, but I'm gonna look again. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to find it. I'm so upset because I just stuck them somewhere and don't know where. But I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Stay safe.